Hi folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. We're doing a short video, well it's a long video. Now, a lot of people are talking about draft and conscription. We're not doing the draft, okay? It's conscription. Conscription. Only country that's doing full conscription, I hate days like this, conscription is North Korea. They drag your ass. There's no protest in conscription. They could drag anybody from age 17 to 55 in chains and press gang them to service. Now, anybody knows about North Korea understand their military and how bad it is. A lot of conscripts that return home are half starving, half beaten to death, and either raped, slapped, all sorts of abuses, but they're the military. They cannot protest. If you're conscripted, cannot protest. Some American sailors protested in the War of 1812 of conscription. They were hanged at the yardarm. British government did conscription of taking sailors off of American vessels. Now, a lot of people don't read history and don't understand conscription. Draft is a voluntary selective service. Okay? It is not conscription. Conscription, they could grab anybody they please. The British did this in World War I when they sent 15-year-old kids out to the front lines in World War I. Okay, they even drafted women. They just say it's a very husky man. Now understand this. It's not like going to be like draft card or the 60s. You bang your little drum and you hold signs of stuff. No, they're going to shoot you. This is a direct order from your government. You will be conscripted. But I don't want to fight. Pow! No argument. Now, I tell a lot of people, go check out Thoughts About Old Soldier. He knows what he's talking about. And so does Uncle Al. Now, he's been prepping for a long time. He's trying to get his house to move in and stuff. And Uncle Al got to take it easy because I don't want to raise my blood pressure again. I just finished driving out to Bug Tussle. Who names these towns in California Bug Tussle? I mean, Lord. I had to do a loop through Pixley to pick up groceries. Thank God for online ordering and go out to Bug Tussle. Bug Tussle. I'm just tired. Okay? Conscription. If you refuse, they can execute you on the spot. Or you get 10 years, 15 years at hard labor at a penal colony. Okay, a lot of people didn't understand. I don't understand. That's why you have Australia. People refuse, like there's a whole ship. Okay, fine, we're going to Australia. What? Okay, you gotta be awake, not awoke, because a lot of you guys have no idea what's going on. Oh, and the lighter side of things. They framed Jordan Peterson as the new Red Skull in Marvel Comics. Marvel just shot themselves in the nads twice. Okay, new Red Skull around the world and other comics associated with Marvel. The Red Skull is black, and a lot of people didn't like that. It's a minor storyline, but it's true. And it's going to be leaked out pretty soon. And people, if they don't do it to correct the timeline, the storyline, they're going to pay for it because everything will crash in 2023. So unless they make the Red Skull black again, they're all screwed up. And, you know, Disney likes to lose a couple $1 billion. Nothing beats Diet Pepsi and coffee. Okay, back to conscription. If you're lucky and you get into a, either a forced labor camp, and chances of survival even worse than before. And if you want to see example, go look at North Korea. The other thing is, I'm a pacifist. I don't want to fight. Fine. Then you get into the work draft program of conscription. In other words, you're a beast of burden and you're a slave. Okay? That's what BLM don't tell you about forced conscription. Once you're there, oh, you can't shoot. That's no problem. You're in the workforce. Huh? It's slavery, you idiot. You're the workforce. And they'll beat your ass. Oh, we still pay you 3 cents on an hour. And you're wrong kind of black people. We're African Americans. You know, who's holding the whip now? It's, again, a version of Animal Farm. Nobody ever reads. Nobody ever listens to Uncle Al. And I keep telling people this will happen. And blood will run in the streets. If they do not impeach Baizuo, Baizuo, out of office in the next 10 days, they are part of the conspiracy, real conspiracy, legal, because they have taken no action because the interim president, this is legal terms, not criticism, they have 10 days to verify what his legal action is. Now, I looked at all 7 executive orders, and that's not looking good for Baizuo. Okay? He has 10 days to explain to Congress what's his actions for this. And if he pulls up anything stupid, excuse me, stupid and not legalized, I prefer Kamala Harris be in office and Nancy Pelosi as vice president. Because that's way, way overboard. And if they don't do it, they're part of the conspiracy. And conspiracy will get you a federal sentence. There's 109 congresspeople. They're up for this. They're not that smart. They don't look ahead. They don't read the fine print. They just follow the herd. They're going to prison. You have 10 days from, since he announced it on the 8th, he has 10 days. You already wasted 2 days. You have 10 days to decide. Are you going to prison for some old guy who's 78 or 84 or 88 or 170 or 120 who lost touch of reality? Are you going to go lose your cushy congressional seat for actions of a crazy old man? So think about it, folks. All you congressmen, 109 of them, both House of Representatives and Senate, do you want to go to prison? Okay? They could pull you out. If it's conspiracy, you could go to Guantanamo, Leavenworth, Anchorage, okay, and read your books. A lot of them, but I'm a lawyer. You haven't done any court work for the last 40 years. So you better check your books and read it fine, good. And you have a nice day, folks. Remember, we're talking mainly about conscription. And you have a nice day.